Welcome to the Kline May Realty Showcase. I'm Lindsay Shaver with Mountain Valley Homes team. If you see a home you like, give one of our offices a call. Thank you to our sponsors and enjoy the show.
Chase, Ben, thank you so much for having me back to your home. It's been a couple of weeks since we closed, so I'm excited to be back to catch up.
Well, it's great to have you here. We've missed you.
What do you like most about your house? What can you tell me?
We were renting before, as you know, so not having to worry about asking for permission to do anything is probably what we like the most. It's ours. I always tell Ben, you never talked us into a place, you always tried to talk us out of something based on what we originally told you.
Well, and you certainly have a nice home. It's a beautiful country setting. Have you seen deer in the yard yet?
Almost every day.
Okay, but they're not eating the tomato plants, right?
I've got it fenced off good, and I make sure. And we're not big golfers, but the golf course is here behind us. But that was attractive to us because we knew nobody would build behind us.
But it is pretty to look at, you know. So you may not be golfers, but at least it provides a pretty backdrop for you. Do you recall what brought you to this area? What attracted you maybe to this side of town?
Well, we took your advice and we looked down 33, up 33, and all the places. We knew, having both commuted for a while in the past, we did not want long commutes. And really, this gave us that. We are probably only less than 3 minutes from where we were before and still very close to everything we do. I know you made me feel super comfortable, like reaching out to you. Like you said, your job's 24/7, and like we tried to respect those boundaries as much as possible, but still like trying to recognize the market and things like that. And you were always very responsive, super quick, and not only were you like, yes, I'll do what you've asked of me, but I'll take it a step further and get you additional documentation that as a first-time home buyer, I didn't even know that they would have plats from 1975 still, or things like that.
Well, thank you for bringing that up, because you know that is so much of what my job is, and it just comes very natural. And you bring up a point that you didn't know what really to expect or to ask for, but that is a realtor's job, to be available when you find something that you want to go look at, and then also make sure that you have all of the information that you need in order to make a decision. Being a realtor is about serving others, and it's a job I love, but probably the best part of the job is getting to meet the awesome folks I get to work with. And you two were just absolutely two of the best.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah.
what if you could take advantage of lower mortgage rates without refinancing? With DuPont Community Credit Union's new Rate Drop Mortgage, you can. DCCU's Rate Drop Mortgage lets you lower your rate every 12 months if rates drop. Just pay a processing fee per rate adjustment. No refinancing or new closing costs required. Enjoy flexible home financing with DCCU's Rate Drop Mortgage. Visit mydccu.com or talk to a mortgage advisor today to get started.
Hi, I'm Karl Waizecker, Principal Broker at Kline May Realty. Thank you for joining me again for a Q&A with Kline May. Today, we're going to be talking about kind of a mid-year market update as of the end of June of 2024. And our market, while we are outperforming last year, it's important to understand that last year was really awful. So even though this year things are a little bit better, the market is still slow by traditional standards, mainly being held up by those interest rates. In Rockingham County, sales are up about 9% during the first 6 months of this year compared to the first 6 months of last year, and astonishingly, prices keep going up at a fairly steady pace, almost 9% year over year, which is, we've been saying for a few years is not sustainable, but here we are doing the same thing again. In certain pockets, the price increases have been even more extreme. In Massanutten, for example, the average price there on a 12-month average is over $500,000. In Augusta County, we've got a little different scenario going on. Sales are still up, not quite as strong, about 6.5% over Augusta County, Waynesboro, and Stanton, but their prices have flattened pretty much. The average price is just about flat, the median's up about 2% when we're looking at 12-month averages. We're seeing the effect of that on pricing much more dramatically in Augusta County right now than in Rockingham. We'll see what the second half of the year brings. As far as our coffee today, we're here in downtown Harrisonburg on Mason Street at Coffee Hound, and as the name kind of implies, this is a dog-friendly coffee shop. So if you like coffee and you like dogs, this is a great place for you. We're going to try two of their coffees while we're visiting today. This first one is the dark roast. That is bold. That's really, really, really strong without being bitter or burnt tasting. Super good cup of coffee if you like your stuff really strong. If you've got a question for me or a coffee you'd like to see me try here, please send that to questions@klinemay.com. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time.
recently in the past year have customers been donating tea sets. They all have beautiful stories behind them, and they're all unique, and we get a lot of customers asking if we sell them, but I think they're too special.
I'm excited to continue my future here and to grow even our team and our business.
It's only up from here, and we're just excited to start the journey and keep moving forward.
Kline May is a family. It's a group of great agents who get along really well together, who work together as a collective unit. Sure, real estate can be independent, but here at Kline May, we really do rely a lot on each other. We do a lot of training. There's a lot of helping each other and working together for a common goal, and that is the world of real estate. Kline May is very much a service-oriented company. From the different civic organizations that we help, Homes for Heroes, Habitat for Humanity, there's a lot of different things out there. Individual agents do various other groups, such as my team, Mountain Valley Homes. We do Augusta dog adoptions. We do a charity event every year. We do summer bash. We bring in people for the family at local events and parks, just to help sponsorships and just be part of the community. Having the power of Kline May behind me in real estate, because of who they are and what the company stands for, aligns with my core beliefs of service, not sales, and I just think it goes hand in hand. The technology they have, what's provided for us, access to help and assistance along the way is very important, and it has definitely increased my productivity over the years and to be a part of this community. As new agents come in, we get to know them. They get assigned to a veteran agent within the system here, and we work with them through their 10 transactions or whatever the case may be, shorter or longer if they need be. I'm available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for these newer agents for help and assistance. And we do have a regimented training program where they come in, they sit down, we cover contracts, we cover community involvement, and just many other aspects of real estate. If someone wants to do real estate, I absolutely would suggest they do it because of getting involved in the community, being able to work on your own, having the right support. That's huge in becoming a real estate agent. Kline May is the space where you want to be for the support, the knowledge, and the training. It's top notch.
We all want to give our kids the best of everything, the best nutrition, the best education, and the best place to grow up. Even the air they breathe. Lennox strives to provide the best air quality for your family's home, free of indoor air pollutants.
At Landis Heating and Air Conditioning, they can install a Lennox customized comfort system in your home. Let Landis sweat the details so you can relax in comfort. Call my friends at Landis Heating and Air Conditioning today.
Lennox, innovation never felt so good.
In foster, we house pretty much any dog that is under 6 months, puppies, for medical reasons. It helps the medical cases recover more easily in a less stressful environment. And even for the perfect dog, being in a foster home makes them more highly adoptable and more well-adjusted than being in a shelter environment. It also helps us with space. We can't house the 140 dogs that we have in our care here in this facility, and we wouldn't be able to do what we're doing as far as life savings without the foster program.
What am I supposed to do with my hands? Oh my gosh. Can I read it one more time? Welcome to the Kline May Realty Showcase. I'm Lindsay Shaver with Mountain Valley Homes team. If you see a home you like, call one of our offices. I forgot the last line. I don't remember it at all. It just left me, I'm sorry. Thanks to our sponsors. Enjoy the show. Oh my gosh. We hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks again to our sponsors. See you next week.